Hey y'all, thanks for coming to sit with me yet again. It is me, your girl Dalaya. Let's get started because we already said to each other that we want to stay consistent. My Instagram and my TikTok is the very same thing. It is come sit with Dalaya. So did y'all catch Baddies last night? Like, what is going on? So this episode is going to be about Baddies reunion, which was a mess. So this is Baddies USA reunion part 2. And then we're also going to talk about RHOA, which, as y'all know, is my favorite. As far as Baddies, there's a lot of audacity and a lot of uncouthness happening with the girls. So we got Big Leg slapping Biggie. Like, what was that? When I tell y'all, I was on the edge of my seat because I'm trying to understand. I'm still confused. I don't know about y'all, but I'm still very confused. Apparently, it was over like a blunt or something. I don't really know, but what I do know is that we know Biggie can't fight, but Biggie need to stop doing a lot of this. And I love Biggie. I follow Biggie on YouTube. I love her teddy bear. I think his name is like Mr. Teddy or something. I think that she really is a boss.
I'm a boss, bro, please, I'm a boss.
Again, I'm a stan of Biggie, but she do a lot of this and it gets her in a lot of trouble. But it was Biggie and it was Legs and they were fighting, and I understand that Biggie pants were already unbuckled. This one they squared up and Biggie literally came out of her pants. Like, I'm embarrassed. I'm about to move on because I'm getting secondhand embarrassment yet again. To me, or this show losing a plot. So we go back a little bit. If you think about the first 2 seasons of Baddies, it was the girls from Bad Girls Club, which we love. We all watched it at 8 or 9 p.m. when our parents went to sleep. We all watched it. It was with the girls. We had Low London, you had Christina, you had Britt, you had the girls that we loved to see and we wanted to follow their life. You even had Natalie. Everybody's angry, everybody's fighting, everybody's slapping everybody. You got audience members. When they start letting audience members square up with the girls, like, I think that's so inappropriate. I think that is so unsafe. And yeah, they check them, they put them through like the metal detector, but you don't know what these girls got going on. Just like how Biggie was walking through the crowd and somebody slapped her. Like, y'all keep bringing outsiders onto the show and it is very unsafe. And yes, this show is not the epitome of safeness and sisterhood and girlness, and I understand that. But at the end of the day, it was them literally letting somebody fight Mariah. It was Rolly and Natalie fighting for the 10th time. They fight every single reunion. Are we friends or we not? We gonna move on, we not? Who the CEO, who the CFO? Like, what exactly are we doing? I'm so confused. When you off camera, if you can't say the same thing on camera and when somebody's in your face, put it on mute. Is it me or did Tavy tour? I knew that Tavy could fight. I just don't think that she can beat Legs. Now, I don't think. Clearly, Tavy can't beat Legs. But Tavy tear down when she fights Dolly, when she was fighting Cold Killer, when she was fighting Fauna. And I really appreciate it when I seen Big Legs helping out Tavy. I respect that. I used to like Fauna. I think I still like Fauna. I think that she is very grounded in who she is. But I kind of don't like her no more. Like, is it just me or I don't really like Fauna no more? Like, I don't know what it is about Fauna, but Fauna is just not giving the same vibe that we met her on a season or 2 ago. Like, is it me or did she change to y'all too? I like Tavy. I never hopped on the hate Tavy train. Again, she toured, she messed up the big 3, and she also fought Dolly. And what's up with Dolly? Dolly love to sneak. Everybody sneaks. That's why I can't never go on a show like this, because all that sneaking stuff, I can't do it. Like Tommy or Sukiyana, I'm bringing props. Because all that sneaking, and just imagine the anxiety and the pins and needles that you have to be on. Just imagine you drinking your drink, smoking on your hookah, and having a good time with your girls on camera, thinking you the baddest in the room, and then somebody come and pop you in the back of your head. I'm going to jail tonight. Kick me off the show, cut the cameras off, because it's going in. But going back to Big Legs, I don't really have much to say about her because she's not a personal favorite of mine. But I will say I respect the hell out of the fact that she was there and she did not let anybody or the big 3 jump on Tavy. I respect that. It shows growth. And even like Saucy was saying, Saucy was like, ain't nobody, like, she ain't got friends over here. It's like, ain't nobody gonna help Tavy out. At the end of the day, if Tavy don't have no friends, that's fine. But you gotta call a spade for spade. And I appreciate and I respect, and again, it shows growth that Lex and Natalie was helping out Tavy in the way that they were trying to break up the fight and not let nobody jump on her. I mess with that. So Tinkerbella and Saucy was arguing over what again? One thing about Saucy is he can have a full-blown beard, stiletto nails, and the heels and the pumps to go with it, but Saucy know that he's a man at the end of the day, and I respect him that he's like, listen, you a female, you a woman. I will not put my hands on you, and I'm not gonna argue with you. If you got niggas in the back, roll them out. But at the end of the day, me and you ain't finna argue. I rock with that. So you had Tinka and Saucy arguing. You had Janisha and Biggie arguing. And Lex did clock that. It did seem like Biggie was up there with the people doing all of this, of course. And she was upset. And she knew that she couldn't really get with Lex. So when Janisha came, she had to get with Janisha. But I will say, I did understand when Biggie got mad at Tasiki for hugging Lex after Lex literally just slapped Biggie. So Biggie and Tasiki was in each other's face like this. Did y'all see that? It's about respect. It's about loyalty. It's the fact that I'm your friend. And just like Biggie said, I was there for you with your sister. I don't even fuck with your sister because of you. And y'all, to wrap up the reunion, did we see, was that an accident when DTB had literally Mortal Kombat, Jiu-Jitsu move, wrestling move on Natalie? Was that an accident? I'm so confused. I had to rewind 3 times to come back and talk to y'all about the tea, because what is happening? Was that intentional? Was she really drunk the entire time? Was she trying to get her lick back when they had that sit down a few episodes prior? I don't know, y'all, but I'll be back next week so we can talk about part 3, because this is getting out of hand and it's a mess. And I know we are not supposed to be watching this as a people, but it is pure entertainment. And even though I do watch reality TV, I always take lessons from it. I'm not gonna mimic these girls. Is it horrible entertainment? Absolutely. Do I watch other things? Absolutely. But I decided that I want to do my content on this. But the lessons I took from it is stand on business. Be who you are and do what you want to do. Be mindful and cognizant of what you say to people and what you do to people. And see, you never really know what a person is dealing with. Like, we don't really know these girls. Like, the girls over here on Baddies, like, you don't really know what they're going through. We don't really know these girls. And from time after time, season after season, we see girls dropping like flies and leaving because, like Pretty P, when their grandparents die, they have to go on sabbatical because they're having a medical emergency. You don't really know what the girls are going through. So just be mindful and cognizant on really what you say to people and what you do to people. Now, for the star of the show, Real Housewives of Atlanta. Y'all, I don't really know why I love this show. I've been watching this show since I was a little girl, and I'm 28 years old now. I do want to go ahead and kick it off with talking about Portia and K Michelle. Is it me, or did Portia seem genuine? Did y'all see how K Michelle got upset with Portia? She went on Twitter and she started calling her a bimbo and all the things in between. I kind of feel like Portia was being genuine. Like, y'all let me know in the comments what y'all feel about that, because I feel like Portia was being genuine. We know when Portia's throwing shade. We know when Portia's being shady. We know when Portia is trying to throw you up under the bus. We've seen Portia do some very nasty things. But this K Michelle, I kind of think you're wrong. Now, I could be wrong, but I kind of think that you're wrong, sister. And speaking of K Michelle, it was still very sad to see her cry about the butt shots that she's still dealing with, the silicone issue that she's still dealing with, the health issues that she's still dealing with. I don't know if y'all know or not, but K Michelle did have a show for about a season, and she did talk about the silicone and the butt shots and what it can do to you and the effects that it has on you. And it was so sad to see her sad, so I definitely keep her in my praise, and I hope that she gets better with her health. It was Kelly falling short as she is, and I'm a short queen. I'm 4'11" myself, but the girl falls short on everything that she said. But it was Kelly saying a lot of nasty things about Portia, calling her Horsha for the flowers, but a broken flower is for a broken person. But Portia already called. Kelly is upset because her newfound best friend Shamia is upset. Y'all better leave Portia alone, because we know when Portia gets activated, she gets activated. And I feel like for the past 2 seasons, Portia has been a bit different. I don't really know if this divorce with Simon really got her to kind of settle down a little bit, but Portia has definitely settled down a bit. Now, it also could be because we don't have any heavy hitters like Nene, like Sheree, like Kenya, like Candy, like Kim. But as always, I don't agree to everything that Portia do, but one thing that girl gonna do is stay tight and right and looking everything. And I'm here for it. And it was also so sad how Angela was talking about her mom and how she got emotional over her mom again. And she did end up buying a brand new house to flip. So she ended up buying like this fixer-upper. And I just hope that Angela wins. I like Angela. And then Drew with this man on this FaceTime, he ain't in the phone no more. But he came with this black, maybe even pleather shirt, chest all out, greased up. He got paint all over his face. He got 2 dreads dripping down his face. It was a lot going on. Drew, put that man back on the phone and get you somebody else, because he not for you. He came with flowers, came with gifts, asked her to be friends in 3 different ways. She said to him over and over again, you are my friend, but apparently they cuddle, they hang out. It's giving situationship, and it's okay to just say that. It is what it is. But you can tell that Drew is just trying to protect her marriage, because as you guys know, Drew is still married. She has been going through divorce about 2 or 3 years. So she's just trying to protect herself. And I understand that. And quite frankly, Drew, I don't blame you. We all know Ralph is one of the girls, so keep looking pretty. I love her in her movies, and I love her on the screen here on RHOA, and I hope that she wins. So we got RHOA, which you guys know that I am a stan and I love, but the girls are drowning. We need Nene. We need somebody back. We need a heavy hitter back, because I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little bored. And not bored in a way where I want the girls to argue. No, I just want one of the OGs back. Hell, I'd even take Candy. We got one show that is drowning, which is RHOA. We need somebody, we need a heavy hitter. Nene, please come back. And you have the other show where the girls are fighting for their life, quite literally, fighting for a check and fighting to be seen. So I'm gonna go ahead and put both of those shows together, and I'm gonna talk about some of the life lessons that I take away. Number one, pick your battles wisely. Whether you are fighting a battle, the devil, or somebody in your physical life, pick your battles wisely, especially if you know that you are fighting up against a heavy hitter. Number two, love who you are. Love what you look like. Some of you babies are 18 and 19 and 20 years old, going to get a BBL, going to get facial balancing, and you haven't even reached your peak yet. If we learn anything from Kate, put the knives down. And look, girls, I get it. Even at 28, when I'm scrolling on Instagram and I'm scrolling on TikTok, I see the girls with the nice bodies and the big butts and the big lips, and their face is snatched. But for me, it ain't nothing but a little bit of makeup and a few gym sessions that'll go ahead and get me right and tight. If you are on the heavier side and you do want a little pick me up and something to help you out, there is nothing wrong with taking you a GLP-1. But be sure to talk to your PCP, do your research, and make sure that you are doing it for you and not anyone else. And thirdly, know who your friends are, know who your circle is. For myself, I have different variation of friend groups. I have my associates, I have my friends, I have my best friends, I have my childhood friends, but I know those people ride for me. As you get older, certain friend groups are going to drop off, and certain people you're going to realize are not your friends. Whether it's by way of college, somebody moved, somebody get a man, life just happens. But you find you a few good friends, and you stay loyal, and you stay down, and you enjoy the hell out of life. And that is a wrap. Thank you so much for coming to sit with me. I always appreciate you all. Do not forget to like, subscribe, and share with your friends. And y'all, don't forget to add me on other social medias. Again, it is Come Sit with Dalaya. Don't forget to come back and sit with me soon. Bye.